been actually wanting to create this YouTube channel for over 7 years because I know that there's someone out there who needs it, just like I did several years ago. You see, back then I was going through the worst breakup of my life. I was devastated. I was crying in the shower every day. I didn't feel like I would ever be happy again, and I wanted to get him back at all costs. Also, when he kicked me out of the apartment, I was living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't have any savings and I didn't have a backup plan. All I had was a lot of emotional pain and that deep desire that someone could come and save me. Of course, nobody did. And trust me, now I know that that was probably the biggest blessing of my life. I realized that the only person who could save me was myself. And little by little, I started finding that healing through something very simple: YouTube videos. They were honestly my therapy when I couldn't afford any therapy. To be honest with you, the first videos that I started searching on YouTube were how to get your ex back, because of course that was my main goal back then. But to my surprise, all I could find were relationship experts talking about self-love and how you need to love yourself first before you start dating again, or before you want to get your ex back. So, of course I didn't listen at first. I mean, what did they know about me or my relationship with this man, right? So I made mistake after mistake after mistake, and I put myself into very embarrassing situations. Actually, maybe someday I should write a rom-com, because oh my god, I have so much material for something like that. But luckily, at the same time, I started watching some ASMR videos and guided meditations to help me fall asleep at night. And suddenly, YouTube started recommending other very helpful content like spirituality, Buddhist teachings, law of attraction, spiritual awakening. And without noticing, I started feeling better and taking more responsibility about my healing. After some months, the concept of loving myself finally started clicking in. I began working out, of course, with YouTube videos at home. I started taking more care about my nutrition, and eventually I lost some extra weight that I was carrying. I recently got it back, but that's not the point of this video right now, okay? Let's not talk about that. What it is the point is that after some time, I realized I didn't even miss my ex anymore, and I knew that the breakup was really a blessing in disguise. And after that realization, some really cool things started happening in my life. I found new friends. Out of the blue, I got a new job that was amazing and gave me the opportunity to travel to Asia and to Europe twice. I could save enough money for a down payment for a little cute condo, and eventually love found me again. Today my life looks totally different from back then. Today I live in the US. I have a strong spiritual practice and a deep connection to myself. I'm married to a great guy who makes me feel loved, supported, and safe. And a few weeks ago, I quit my job of 3.5 years in order to follow my soul's calling of becoming a guide to those who are where I was 7 years ago. My life looks completely different than back then, but deep in my heart I know that all that free content that I found on YouTube was one of the biggest reasons that I could heal and get back to myself. And now it's my turn. I created this channel to be that kind of support for you, especially if you're going through a hard season in life. If you're healing, searching for guidance, looking for meaning, and wondering if life gets any better. I want this space to be for our soul alignment, healing, flow, and personal transformation. I will be more than happy to share some personal stories, tools, guided meditations, Reiki healing, sound healing, and all those things that I have used and that I'm still using and learning, because of course the work never ends. We always are evolving, and we can always grow and learn more things. And please let me know if you want me to share something in particular. I would be more than happy to do it. So, if you're on a journey of becoming the most aligned version of yourself, welcome home. I'm so happy to have you here, and I can't wait to hear from you on the comments down below. See you next time, and remember, you're more powerful than you know.